Project application amendment procedure for federal and state programs. This is known as the Green Book. It's administered by the Florida Department of Education 2013. Project application amendment procedures in federal state programs in the Green Book. Administration of Florida Department of Education. Copyright of the State of Florida, the Department of the State of Florida. Reproduction is hereby granted to the state system of public education consistent with Section 100639 Florida State Statutes. No other authorization distributing reproduction outside the state system of public education without prior approval. In writing. I did send them a note. The table of contents, Section A, project applications, project amendments, official program accountability, general assurance, term, conditions, participation in federal and state programs, compliant procedures, program income, interest income, disposition of equipment, conditions of approval of project application, project amendments, determination of projects, Section H, forms, glossary, resources, agency numbers, names, and general records, schedule, grant titles, numbers, and the catalog of federal domestic agencies, the CFDA, number and titles, and catalog of state of financial assistance, number and titles, office of management and budget, circulars, reference guides for state expenditures, single audit act, travel manual, revision updates. This publication describes the project application amendment procedure for state and federal projects administered in the Florida Department of Education, and herein referred to the department. Exceptions to the procedure must have been written in approval of the Deputy Commissioner of the Financial Operations. The material, including the document, is designed particularly for application subrecipients funding administered by the department. It is not extended to encompass all requirements that may pertain to the specific project. To any specific project. Receipt of any of the funding are expected to aware of the program's specific requirements that they may pertain to the particular fund sources. However, some of the more common documents related to the program administrative compliance are listed in Section D, General Assurance Terms, Conditions for Participate in Federal State Programs, Section H, or Forms. The Forms section, topics listed under the resource link to information and that will continually be monitored, revised, and as appropriate. Other topics throughout the Green Book that will contain a link with specific information may revised with the revision made of responsible message will be possible posted by the cash advance reporting distribution system cards or the resources under revision and in resources under the revision updates. The user should acknowledge the variations depending on the type of entity from the funding. Different requirements may pertain to the Florida to public agencies versus community-based private nonprofit organizations. There are many differences among the public agencies for the school districts, state colleges, university, and other agencies with state government. The intent is the procedure to establish uniform requirements, forms of common elements of the project approval, provide project recipient as a flexible local discretion as possible in the daily management of the project activities, which maintain fiscal and project programmatic accountability, increase the project recipient responsibility for the self-monitoring, compliance with funding, with the fund and source requirements. Questions regarding the department procedures of the project application amendments should be into the Bureau of Contracts, Grants, and Procurement of the Management Services, 325 West Gainesville Street, Suite 344, Tallahassee, 323990400, 850 245 735, and fax 85 240 0737. Section A.